WBCN Boston, and welcome to yet another, what seems like a never-ending series of live broadcasts. Tonight we're back at the Berklee Performance Center for the best seats of the reserve seats in your own living room, my friends. Sit back, relax. RCA Records, live on WBCN, it's the Cowboy Junkies.
Thank you very much. Last night during our show, a guy came down the aisles with a big bunch of roses for me. I handed him, he gave them to me, I thanked him, I asked him to come backstage. And he came back and said, well, I stole them. So, anyway, this song's dedicated to him. It's called 'Cause Cheap Is How I Feel. This is a song that comes off our first album. The album's called White's Off Earth Now, and this is a song by Robert Johnson called Me and the Devil. We've been traveling around this country now for, I don't know how long, 4 months or something, and we've met a lot of really nice people. This next song was written when we did our first tour of the United States, a couple of years ago. It's called 200 More Miles. Until suburbs on the desert floor, like a signal fire. Yeah, on the radio, a dozen things on my mind. And number one is checking out these dreams of mine. I've got 2 miles of rain asphalt in light before I sleep. But there'll be no warm sheet to welcome me in arms before tonight. Traveled hard before, and I'm beginning to understand. I've got 2 more miles of rain asphalt and light before I sleep. But there'll be no one sheet to welcome me now to fall into tonight. You say that I'm crazy, my life wasted on this road. That time will find my dreams scattered and cold. Like a single fire. Thank you very much. Well, this next song is also a song that comes off our first album. It's a song that was written by Leighton Hopkins, and it's called Shining Moon. Thanks a lot. Well, last weekend we went up to Northern Ontario to a place called Sharon Temple and recorded our next album. It took 3 days. Yeah, the budget's huge on this one, way over $200. We might even spend $1,000 or something like that. Anyway, this next song is called Mariner's Song, and it's on that album. In the storm, you sit for you in every trouble through. We're in the middle of releasing our next single, and in order to do a single you always have to do a video, and if you want to see what our next video is, just watch me real close and think about my hair blowing in the wind, and you'll get the idea. Scares me, but I want him by my side. There's wild and it's bad, but sometimes just plain mad. And I need him to keep me satisfied. I said, Papa, don't cry, it's alright, and I see you in some of his ways, though he might not give me the life that you wanted. I love him the rest of my days. Misguided angel, well, it's in the way he walks, it's in the way he talks, his smile, his anger, and his kisses. I said, sister, don't you understand? He's all I wanted in a comes a time when you have to break away. He says, baby, there are things we all cling to all our lives. It's time to let them go and become my wife. Misguided angel hanging over me, heart like a Gabriel, pure and white as ivory, soul like a Lucifer, black and cold like a piece of lead. Misguided angel, love you till I'm dead. Anyone who's ever had a heart wouldn't turn around and break it. And anyone who's ever played a part wouldn't turn around and hate it. Sweet Jane, Sweet Jane, Sweet Jane. Waiting for Jimmy down in the alley, waiting there for him to come back home. Waiting down on the corner and thinking ways to get back home. Sweet Jane, Sweet Jane, sweet, sweet Jane. Anyone's ever had a dream, anyone who's ever had a part, anyone who's ever been lonely, and anyone who's ever split apart. Sweet Jane, Sweet Jane, yes, it's Sweet Jane. Heavenly running roses seem to whisper to me when you smile. Heavenly running roses seem to whisper to me when you smile. La, 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 Sweet Jane, sweet, sweet Jane. Well, this next song is also a new song. It's a song about waking up after breaking up with somebody, waking up in your bed and finding there's a lot of space in the bed and you've had a really good night's sleep. And it's not so bad after all. Anyway, it's called Sun Comes Up, it's Tuesday morning. Sun comes up, it's Tuesday morning, hits me straight in the eye. Guess you forgot to close the blind last night. Oh, that's right, I forgot it was me. Yeah, I shouldn't miss the smell of good coffee in the morning and the sound of water splashing all over the bathroom and the kiss that you were giving even though I was sleeping. But I kinda like the feel of this extra few feet in my bed. Telephone ringing, but I don't answer it, 'cause everybody knows the good news always sleeps till noon. Guess it's tea and toast for breakfast again. Maybe I'll have a little TV too. No milk. Oh God, how I hate that. Guess I'll go to the corner, get breakfast from Jenny. She's got a black eye this morning. Jen, how'd you get it? She said last night Bobby got a little bit out of hand lunchtime. I stopped to die of hunger. Then I remember, so I reached for something to smoke. In many ways, I'd rather listen to Coltrane than go through all that shit again. Something about an afternoon spent doing nothing, just listening to records and watching some fun. Thinking of things that don't have to add up to something, and the spell won't be broken by the sound of keys scraping in a lock. Maybe tonight's a movie, plenty of room for elbows and knees, a bag of popcorn all to myself, black and white with a strong female lead. And if I don't like it, no debate, I'll leave. Here comes that feeling that I've forgotten, how strange these streets feel when you're alone on them. Each pair of eyes just filled with suggestion. So I lower my head, make a beeline for home, seething inside. Funny, I never noticed the sound the streetcars make as they pass through my window, which reminds me I forgot to close the blind again. Yeah, sure, I'll admit there are times when I miss you, especially right now when I need someone to hold me. But there are some things that can never be forgiven, and I just gotta tell you that I kinda like this extra few feet in my bed. Well, this is also a new song. It's a song about knowing somebody for a long, long time. It's called 30 Summers. caught in the vice of heaven and earth. He turned his life into a cell, imprisoned by the doubts that hound us all, and the desires that we all know so well. His days are lost to promises, his nights he purged to dreams, and he would wake in the hours before sunrise and dread the coming of the day. Never thought a man could become so desperate. Never thought a life could lose so much hope. To tear at the roots around you, as if in manacles or irons or ropes. They say he told his children that all he taught was lost, and that love and pride and honesty would be gained at too high a cost. It's been 30 summers that I've spent with him, and I expect 30 more to pass. He has blessed my life in so many ways that I could never turn my back. But I need just one more reminder of that man that he used to be. If he would just look deep into my eyes and say to you, my love, that I will find the key. Thanks a lot. We have a friend in Toronto. Her name is Margo O'Hara, and she's a wonderful singer. She has an album out on Virgin called Miss America. Anyway, this next song that we're going to do is a song off that album. So I suggest you complete your record collection and run out and buy a record. Anyway, it's a song called You Will Be Loved Again. How can he take you in his arms and help you to be free, then leave you forgotten? And is it enough to cry when you're so taken? Her cold eyes tell you that you're not welcome. Her cold eyes tell you that you're not welcome. She tells lies, but you'll take her back again. And is it enough to die when you're so broken? Well, I guess I should go home and apologize to Mary for making a mistake on her song. But anyway, I tried. This is a song that I was reading a book on pirates, and I was reading about a pirate named Captain Kidd who seemed to be quite successful. And in this book it told a story about when they captured Captain Kidd, they sang this song. So I thought it'd be a happy little song to sing. Anyway, Captain Kidd was sailing around, no one could catch him, and he threw a bucket at his first mate's head, and the first mate, William Ward, died. And they caught Captain Kidd for murder, strung him up and cut off his head and stuck it on the bridge, and yeah, they had a great time in London while it was all happening.
He gave his love to me.
got one more song to do. Before we go, I'd like to thank you for coming and being friendly and everything. Thank you very much. Thank you. We'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.
Cowboy Junkies, WBCN live in the Berklee Performance Center. Certainly one of the most anticipated shows of the spring season. It's been sold out for weeks. Margo Timmins on lead vocals, the stunning Margo Timmins, Michael Timmins on guitar, Peter Timmins on drums, Anton on bass, augmented by Yarrow, Kim, and Jeff, accordion, pedal, steel guitar, harp.
Thanks a lot. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Before we do this next song, I just want to tell you that this is Yarrow Chevlinets, who's my friend. And this guy back here who works so hard all night on all those different instruments is Jeff Bird. That's my brother Mike over there. This is a song by Neil Young. It's called Powderfinger. Wake up, mama, there's a white boat coming down the river with a big red beacon and a flag and a man on the rail. I think you better call John, 'cause it don't look like they're here to deliver the mail. And it's less than a mile away. I hope they didn't come to stay. It's got numbers on the side and a gun that's making big waves. Daddy's gone, my brother's out hunting in the mountains. Big John's been drinking since the river took him. So the powers that be left me here to do all the thinking. When I just turned 22, I was wondering what to do. The closer they came, the more those feelings grew. Daddy's rifle in my arms felt reassuring. He told me red means run, son. Numbers add up to nothing. But when that first shot hit the dark, I saw it coming. There's a rifle to my eye. Never stopped to wonder why. When I saw black and my face flashed in the sky. shelter me from the powder and the finger. Cover me in the thought that pulled the trigger. Just think of me as one you never figured. To fade away so young, with so much left undone. Remember me to my love, I know I miss her. For the rest of the guys up here, this is Kim Deschamps over here. And the guy way back hiding is Alan Anton. And the guy behind the drum kit is another brother named Peter. Before we go, I'd just like to tell you once more that Butch Hancock is an amazing songwriter, and he's got a lot of tapes for sale out there, and I'm sure you'd enjoy any one of them. He also has some great-looking T-shirts. The man's a real dude, you know. So, anyway, thanks again for coming, and we'll be back again someday, I'm sure. When you're sitting there in your silver chair, talking to some rich folk that you know, I hope you don't see me in my ragged company. You know I can never be alone. Take me down, Miss Susie, take me down. I know you think you're the queen of the underground. You can send me dead flowers every morning. Send me dead flowers by the U.S. mail. And save the dead flowers at my wedding. And I won't forget to put the roses on your grave. When you're sitting back in your rose pink Cadillac, talking to some rich folk that you know, I'll be in my basement room with a needle and a spoon. Take me down, little Susie, take me down. We really appreciate it. See you soon. Bye-bye.
WBCN Cowboy Junkies live from the Berklee Performance Center as it happens. Yet another in a long line of our ongoing series of live broadcasts where you always have the best seats in the house. Stage show, by the way, for those of you at home, were exactly the way you might have imagined. Oriental throw rugs, some random furniture, like strictly from the 50s, and seemingly hundreds of candles, little votive candles, and the kind you find in cheap restaurants. The band, especially Margo Timmins, the lead singer, demanded attention, and most of the 7 people in the band were sitting most of the time. Excuse me. We were floating around the audience there for a while. And it was almost like being in a library with things. The people were so attentive. Looks like they're coming back. Cowboy Junkies live, Berklee Performance Center on WBCN.
Thank you. Thank you very much. That's really nice. You have an amazing room here, you know. I was walking around and you pass these doors and you'd hear some piano player banging away, and you'd walk by another room and there's a whole, at least 17 people singing together. That's a wonderful feeling here. So thanks for allowing us to play, and we're going to do one more song. It's called Escape is So Simple. The way you kissed me this morning, you told me that you soon would go. You didn't even look in my eyes when you said goodbye. And last night in your sleep, you broke all the promises that I knew you would never keep. Now I'm reading the letter which you placed on the dresser, and you're 500 miles down the road. So simple in a world the sunsets can be erased. The distance only loses the night. The pattern of the scars can always be traced. Forever was the craziest word that we knew. But I think that I like it much better than I do goodbye. And I could sit here all evening and think of the reasons why you're not by my side. Instead I'll go to the kitchen on a straw chair sitting and drink myself far, far away. Sunsets can be erased. The distance only loses the night. The pattern of its very much. You've been really nice. Thank you. Good night.
WBCN live from the Berklee Performance Center. Cowboy Junkies. RCA recording item. Perfect for a Sunday evening. Huh? By the way, in just a few minutes, stick around. Oedipus is forthcoming on Nocturnal Emissions with special guest DJ Robin Hitchcock. You've been listening to the Cowboy Junkies live from the Berklee Performance Center. Tonight's broadcast was mixed by Mr. John Harris and the FNL Mobile, and assisted by Adam Pinch and Brian Kingman. Thanks also to Randy Esrati. Thanks to the band and their manager, Peter Leak, to my immediate left. Also thank you to Michael Springer, road manager, Michael Kay, Ricardo, Stan, and John, and hello to Sophia. Haven't seen her in years. Thank you to the Berklee Performance Center folks, Frank Terciano, Mike Marchetti, Brad Berger, Ron Cameron, and Fred. Thanks to Dave Werlin from Great Northeast. Thank you to RCA Records, Kevin Sutter, Jim McKeon, and Spacey Don DeLacy. Tonight's BCN broadcast produced by Carter Allen, with technical assistance from John Mulaney. Thanks to Jefferson Ryder, Chachi LaPrette, Laura Lee Radicke, and Axel Hare. Executive producers Oedipus and Tony Costicos Berardini. I'm Alberto, live from the Berklee Performance Center. Good evening.